into it. All right, man. What up? How's it going?
It's going good.
That's good to hear. We've got Asui 2, another broken character. We just got done with Recovery Girl, and really bringing out the terrors of the meta. I'm gonna go slam some cards into your sideboard.
Yep.
Hit me with the elevator pitch. What's going on with Asui?
Okay, so I was at locals the other day, and I was messing with some cards, and like, man, I really want to figure out how to make this work. And then I had an idea, and I know this deck probably works better with one, but I was like, screw it, let's do two.
Love it. Totally fine idea. So hit me with the elevator pitch of what's going on. Obviously, I see you got the big bad cannon there.
Yeah. I had Cannon Blast because I've been trying to figure out what to do with that, and I was like, I'm gonna put it in my Suit 1 deck, and I was like, I put that in Suit 2 with a bunch of things that clog the pool.
Yeah.
You don't have to kick it out every attack. They're not going to be able to block after the second or third one if they've blocked anything. So then you just get extra speed. They're already getting Cannon Blast, already getting speed and damage, so they're not going to be able to block it when you throw it at them. And then you just kick one of the things out, and you get +4 damage as well.
That makes sense to me. That makes total sense to me. We're looking hard.
Yeah.
Was that? I think she needs this card. This card's pretty good. There's no reason not to play this card. Okay, so now hit me with the. So obviously there's the idea of the attacks. Hit me with the foundations. I think you got some really interesting choices, like 4X Study Group Leader. I need you to sell me on that card.
Study Group is because it lets me use a lot of the cost effects that say you have to commit something to re-ready it so you don't lose out on foundations for using your effects. So we put in like rescue completed. We've got one thing fast. So if we find that, we can change our zone if we find they can't block something, and then we just get it for free. Because when you pick it up, then we get it +1/+1.
Bad news though. Our name is not Momo.
Oh, is it a Momo only thing?
Yeah, it's Momo only.
Oh,
Heroes a response once per turn after you collect this card.
I haven't read the card yet.
Hey.
I have it, and I was like, oh, that looks good, and I was like, I haven't tested it yet.
Hey, that's fair.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Otherwise,
Oops.
I would
Yeah, that
slam
would've been
this
great.
card. Everybody would play for this card because you just make it rock with cannon. Everybody plays this card, huh? Yeah, thank goodness they did that.
Oh yeah, that is a good thing.
Okay, so I have I slammed some cards into our sideboard that I want to talk about. Okay, first and foremost, let's talk about the attacks. Grasping Tape Toss. Grasping Tape Toss. This card's pretty good. It is a very good opening attack. It does not say the words add card to card pool, but it kind of does because it says if it's not blocked, they commit a foundation. Kind of in the same vein as Eat My Sticky Balls, where as opposed to it just adds the card in, whether they block or they don't. This card says that I just commit down their best piece.
Yeah.
So like their speed or damage reset, I've got an onboard.
It's got stuns, so you get to take away one foundation as well. So it's about the same thing. That makes sense.
And it's got that amazing deadlock enhance of just like spin back 2 cards. Amazing. The other thing is Frigid Heatwave. I think Frigid Heatwave is also very incredible. It is a little tough to find room in your deck currently, especially because we're playing 4 Tongue Whip, 4 Ambush. So there's 8 low blocks inside of our attack account. Putting in an extra one is not that great. The biggest issue, one of the biggest issues with Asui is the fact that she is a 6-hand size character. Genuinely, mark my words, if she was a 7-hand size character, she would be playable. She would be like as opposed to in the trash can, I've ripped up all 4 copies of my Asui 2. It would be, I am allowed to play this and have fun with it. But she is not a 7-hand size character. She's a 6-hand size character. So she can't draw attack cards. And so that's why we have to have Frigid Heatwave. Possibly. And the last one's just Ice Storm, putting it in the sideboard. You don't need this card. This card's just good to put 4 damage on and feel fine about it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what we could do with our attack lineup. I think Parsley Amphibious Ambush is like a 2 of in our deck. I would like to
You would
see
do 2 of that, and
2
then 2 of the
ambush
frigid,
and then 2 frigid. That's how I
which
feel.
is good because I just got a second one.
Hell yeah. This lets us have just a little bit more draw power, a little bit more, and it also
Yeah, that's why I put in the damn, what's that one card?
self-assured, which I'm gonna be cutting down to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that makes sense because we have the frigid now.
And also this card's unique. You don't need to have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would we have 2 self-assureds and only 1 think fast? Or the same kind of idea. And then the other thing that I think that this character has to have is plus ultra. If you want to kill people by stuffing cards in their card pool, you have to make sure that you can actually put the damage on stuff. And it instantly gives you a momentum out for Amphibious Ambush, which currently, no momentum out, none. In fact, this is a momentum generator. And you also have no momentum outs over here. We have to play 4 of this card strictly so we have a use for said momentum. Otherwise, Amphibious Ambush is going to steal a momentum and it's going to be locked in jail, and we'll never have that card ever again. As soon as we as soon as we enhance with Amphibious Ambush, we have 19 attacks in our deck.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
So we're gonna plus ultra at a 4 of. We gotta have these momentums, momentum outs. Next, I want to talk about some of the foundations we have. I think Study Group Leader is really cool. I think at most you're allowed to play it at a 1 of because your name is not Yayurozo.
Yeah, makes sense.
You could play it at more if you want to. I think honestly, you should probably just cut it.
If I had, I would. That's what I plan on doing since I didn't even read that part.
Love it. I love it.
Not that great.
Observant
student. I was only there for that. I was like,
what's up with the 4 observant student? Actually, hold on. Before you answer that, what's our number here? What's this number looking like?
I think it was for the low blocks.
You know what? I realize I'm not even sharing my screen. You're having a look at the stream. How lame of me.
Oh, no,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's all good.
What is the deck count minimum maximum for deck count? Currently we're at 63.
I've been building a lot of 60, 62, 65 decks.
Okay.
So in that area.
Okay. I dig that. Let's
To be fair, we built a 67 card deck last month, so
we did. Yeah, I want to cut Observer Student, I think. I want to cut it down to a 2 of. It's good spam, but besides, I mean, just look at the top card of your deck, which is fine, which is totally fine. But the Deadlock Enhance is not that relevant, except for with Amphibious Ambush. Nothing else clears itself. And so there's that. How do you feel about Defrosting as a card?
It's a good card. I like it. I've been trying to use it in a couple of decks.
I think Defrosting is low-key one of the best things to do on Cannon Blast, because you just mill the top card, you discard the top card of your deck, you get the 2 speed -1 damage, we don't care about that, and then you instantly commit it for another +1 speed, +2 damage, and so it's essentially +3 speed, +1 damage. So hey, this is a 7 for 6 now on 1 foundation. And then you just use a second one, right, to give it another +2 -1, and then you commit 2 more for the +2 speed, +4 damage. Amazing tactic. So if we can find room for it, that's rad. You're playing 4 sticky balls. Actually, we have to play 4 sticky balls because of our character. Shucks.
I think that was why I didn't have it in there.
Yeah,
but I mean,
how do you feel about Think Faster and Face Shield? We could cut those cards for it, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be playing a
Face
critical
Shield is more of a
right?
Yeah. Face Shield is more of a my block zones were a little off, so I was like, I have this, it doesn't matter. But yeah,
I think your block zones are actually pretty okay. I mean, you're a little low on highs.
Yeah, it was a little low on lows, I think, and I was like, but we fixed it. Or we messed with the highs. I don't know.
We also
I know one of them was off by 2.
4+ ultras, and we have tape not even in our deck, so we could just play tape as well.
Yeah.
Same thing with Survive in the Final.
That's true.
I'm gonna put in 3 Survive in the Final, take Desperate Times down to a 3 of, and now I've fixed our high blocks. What happened here? Desperate Times to a 3. Why are you at 15 now? We actually lost 2. That's silly.
What did we take?
Lost 1 here. We lost the other 3? Were we actually just that low on high blocks? That can't be true, right?
We got a self-assured, which is a high block, which is fine. We got
3, 1, 4, 3. And then we got so many lows. All right, we're gonna get rid of some of these lows. Double struggling. Yeah. Okay, so let's get rid of. How do you feel about Think Fast? Sorry, I don't want to just start slamming cards out of your deck.
Think Fast was in there because it was interesting, but it's like, I don't know anymore.
Love it. All right, Think Fast is gone. We're gonna take Face Shield.
The only time we're gonna change it is with the.
And then we're gonna take and we're gonna toss in 4 tapes. Look, we fixed it. Your highs are a little off. We're at we have so few cards, which means that I'm allowed to go and play triple Frozen. This puts us up to hello Frozen, 62. I can play one more card. We can either play one more Desperate Times or one more Surviving the Final. It's your choice. Commit them cards, -1 speed.
Yeah, I think the speed one's probably the better one.
Love it.
Because speed's a little more relevant and not everyone draws.
19, 19, 25, including 4 tape. You'll never die. And self-assured? Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is technically a deck. This is a pile of cards for sure. We've got 63 big ones right here on a deck list for Asui too. So let's talk a little bit about how the character
one.
Say again?
It could easily just be sided to 1 and be better, but like I wanted to try to build something where this character worked. Because the first 2 sets didn't do a lot for her, and then Cannon Blast came out, and I was like,
yeah. Yeah, Cannon Blast certainly makes a lot of the subpar characters like actually have a chance to kill people. And so I'm excited to see what you do with Cannon Blast. In fact, I might even take this exact list and put it on my own TTS for whenever I do that subathon. And I do that next Iron Man tournament. I think this list is good. Yeah. The biggest thing is you just have to like find a string of attacks.
The deck's got to do more work than the character does.
100%. Yeah.
And like I said, once you play like your 3rd attack, they're probably not able to block you so much.
Correct. Yeah. Unless they're like that's what they've decided to do.
Unless they've gone to deadlock, which is possible.
We're playing 4 first villain encounters. We're gonna kill them if they go to deadlock. We'll murder them dead.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Especially if we switch out some of my sticky balls for like the tape toss, which could be a good idea.
It could be. We already have a lot of mid blocks.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that you just put Grasping Tape Toss in your sideboard. I think that's where it belongs.
Yeah, and then just kind of switching if you need to if they keep going to deadlock.
Yeah, you could put in 2 Grasping Tape Toss in the sideboard, 2 Ice Storm in the sideboard, and you could like take out 1 Tape Stream Jab, 2 cannons, and play it that way, right? And have this because like getting this thing +4 damage like does not feel bad, right?
No,
like it's a 5 damage throw, or 9 damage throw, becoming 5 damage for sure.
Yeah, like I was kind of lack of sleep when I was playing this, but I was like, man, if there was more stuff to put stuff in the card pool, and then I remembered the Tape Stream Jab, and I'm like, I'm sold. I'm gonna put this.
Man, I love it, man. I love it.
Like I stuff their thing, and if it's late in the turn, you can just kick something out and switch the zone and all that shenanigans. And I was like,
yeah,
interesting.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
All right, man. Is there anything in here that you vehemently disagree with? It's very easy to make these decks because there's just not a lot of options. I don't get to change your attack lineup but literally 2
not
cards.
Too much. Yeah. No, it looks good. I mean, I kind of want to find some way for the defrosting, but damn, that's a lot of 3 checks.
It is a lot of 3s. I mean, luckily, how many cards are we at? We could just slam them on top and make it like a 66 card deck, but 66 cards in a 20 attack deck without a lot of draw, it's only frigid. We're just gonna draw so cold all the time to the point where we probably should cut this down to a 3 of. But I think the plus ultras are needed. The other thing that you could do, right? I mean, is you could just slam. How many ice storms you got?
Ice storms, I have 4.
2. Okay. We'll do that, and then we'll do double defrosting, and then now 67 card deck. Your block zones are all still the same, and we've gone up to 22 attacks. It's still a little light on attacks and the number that we have, but you should be able to see things a little bit. You should see your double defrosting and feel fine.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that should be good.
All right. Anything else?
Nah, that's fine.
All right, buddy. Let me get you to the deck list, and we'll get you on out of here. Thank you again for the support on Patreon.
Yeah.
All right. We'll catch you. Peace.
Yep. Later.